Mate, do you sort of complicate things by telling them the math of the tomorrow, or how do you address that with the team?
Well, I think you got to discuss the elephant in the room. Like, you can't hide anything from them. So it has been discussed, and we didn't think about the result last week. We just thought that we wanted to put a complete performance together. So nothing changes this week. Like, win, lose or draw, we just need the performance. We've set ourselves some KPIs, things that we really want to work hard towards, and if we hit those, we give ourselves best chance.
And mate, what are the things you think you can improve on last week, because it was a pretty complete performance?
Well, this week, based on the numbers and the maths, we've really worked on our defence this week. We brought in some defensive structures they're just going to improve us and tighten us up a little bit around the middle. It's not that we leaked a lot of points last week, but this is a part of our development and our progress going forward to the 2021 World Cup. And defence needs to be a real strong part of everything that we do in Fiji. We've got many attacking options across the field, and I believe that's our strength. So it would be silly of me not to work on our weaknesses.
The Papua New Guinea's generally fairly settled. They keep the same group. There's a lot of changes this time. Is there a real sort of unknown element to that?
Well, there is, because I really think this is one of the strongest sides they've put on the park. Like, Alex Johnson comes into any side. Like, he just adds an absolute another dimension. You've got Justin Olam in there, who's one of the best centres in the NRL. But they are really dangerous across the park. They've now got an opportunity to win Pool B, and they've probably spent the last 4 or 5 months thinking that they had no chance. So now that they've got a second chance, and the strongest side, I think that they've ever had available, like, this is massive for them. Like, they are going to come out 110 miles an hour, and I've really been putting some pressure on our blokes to make sure we are focused. We're not looking at, the odds or anything, who's the favourite, because they've won the last 2 test matches against us. Like, they should be deservable favourites. And we're just going to go into the game, we're going to work really hard on our things and the things that we want to work on, and hopefully we can come back with a result.
And when you say you're focused on, do you want to ask a question? Now, when you say you're focused on like the World Cup and you don't want to be an event-based team, is part of that putting a lid on emotions a little bit? Do you have to?
To a degree, because like, this is almost like a grand final in this year, because it's winning Pool B of the Oceanic Cup, so it has some weight. All right. Now, my thought process as a coach is, regardless of how important the game is, forget the outcome and just concentrate on the process. If we concentrate on the process, the outcome should look after itself. So the bigger the game, the bigger the focus on the process.
So going into the Oceania Cup, was it the team goal, like to win Pool B so you get the opportunity to move ahead?
Absolutely. We want our ranking to go up. We need to play against Tier 1 nations. The winner of Pool B gets the opportunity to play against Tier 1 nations next year. Even by losing those games, your ranking will go up. Like, it's a massive bonus to be able to play against Tonga and New Zealand next year, and it's a massive carrot for the development of any Pacific nation that is able to achieve that.
Just back to mate. Any team news?
No, we just, Isaac Lumi, who I reckon was one of our stars last week, played absolutely brilliantly. He's making way for Mike Acevo. Keep an eye on Lumi. Like, I think he's going to be one of the next big names that you see come out of Fiji, and he is signed with the Melbourne Storm. So I'll be looking for big things from Lumi next week, and we're very grateful for the work that Lumi did, and he's made way for Mike Acevo this week.
Just going back to what you were saying about Papua New Guinea before, I think David Mead's sort of listed in their extended reserves. Does that say everything about the depth that squad's developed now? That
it certainly does. Like I believe he's got an eye socket injury or something like that. So it's possible that he could still play. Like, we're aware that he may play and add another dimension to their attack. I thought they did really well in the June test. Like, they didn't finish off as clinically as they probably would have liked, but geez, they put Samoa under a lot of pressure defensively, and that's been a real focus of ours this week. Like, we don't want to be put under extended periods of pressure by their quality attack.
And just finally from me, you're involved in growing rugby league. I guess the Sunnybill news at Toronto, your thoughts?
Oh, absolutely amazing. Like, I follow Wolfpack on Twitter. Like, what? It's just so amazing for the game. The RFL in England, they're just expanding the rugby league. It's so exciting. Like, I had the opportunity to play and live in the UK, and the supporters, they're just so vocal and passionate about their area. It's sort of like old school rugby league, and now they're branching out into Canada and the US. Like, what an amazing time for rugby league. And in the future, you think, geez, you'd love to be a part of that sort of expansion and growth, whether that's UK or an NRL model, but we need to keep spreading rugby league. It's a gospel.
Thanks.